Y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy fun day. How y'all doing? To God be the glory. Mm. He woke us up to see another day. Somebody didn't make it. It says two, and I got one like. Can we get the other person to press the like button? Mm-hmm. How y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? Not today, baby. Not today. Maybe later. Not right now. I'm on YouTube. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. I got to turn the phone off. Hey, girl. Hey, child. Jersey in the building. Wanda in the building. Girl, I saw Wanda mac and cheese. And girl, they look good. And girl, I saw Jocelyn mac and cheese. And I saw Wanda crawfish. That was crawfish pasta, Wanda. Got to be more careful. Mm-hmm. Oh, look, clear. Wait, y'all. We got 2 likes and 7 people in here. I'm turning my phone off. Mm-hmm. Both of y'all look like y'all food looked good. Hey, Queen. We got Red in the building. Hey, Queen. Wait, y'all, I'm turning my phone off because my phone constantly ringing. Somebody always trying to call. No, not right now, baby. Not right now. Don't call me back to back like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to turn this ring off. Give me a minute. Don't go nowhere. Get them likes up. It says 6. It says, yeah, now they equal. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just got off of Facebook. So I just got off of Facebook. And I was on there talking about, all right. I was on there talking about, yes. Oh, to God be the glory today. And I thank God for my sisters and my brothers, if we have any brothers, for my kings and my queens on here. I thank God for each and every one of us, Lord. Watch over us, our family, and our children. In Jesus' name. But anyway, y'all, I was talking about, oh, your day was good? I was talking about the second line. So, y'all, for the people who don't know, thank y'all for the 6 likes and 7 people in here. We need one more. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, y'all. I was talking about yesterday. I went to the second line, right? So, at the second line yesterday, the second line really was nice, right? So, we was out there, and it was so many people out there. It was real nice. Now, mind you, like when I go to stuff like that, I really kind of be a little nervous because by me being in a wheelchair, I'd be saying if something, happened, people start running and stuff like that, and they'll have like I act like it's freezing in here. They'll have like a stampede or something like that. So, that's why I kind of be staying away from the crowd. But by me trying to see my nephew, I got a little closer, and my brother was like, "Get right here so you could see." Now, mind you, it was my 2 brothers out there and my cousin, right? My cousin who I was with the last time, and she ain't helped me fight. She not like that. But anyway, so my 2 brothers, right? So my brother and them was like, where the car was? I said the car down there. So they was like, they was gonna ride with me because they didn't want to walk. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about one of my brothers, he is very overprotected. I mean, he very overprotected. Like when I'm out and about, he don't want nobody pushing my wheelchair, and he don't want when it come down to him breaking a wheelchair down, putting a wheelchair in the car, and all that kind of stuff there. He don't want nobody to touch the wheelchair. He is very overprotected. I mean, my little brother. So my M-line looked real nice. They looked nice. I love their suits they had on, the M-line suits with their Prada on. And I really like loafers. They Prada loafers. I like them. They really was nice. That's the type of shoes that I like. So they looked it real nice. And then M-Line was drawing M-Line hat. See what I'm saying? So he saw me, gave me a hat and stuff like that. And it was real nice, for him to know that he got family support from his mama side. Every time he participated in something, his mama side of the family, my sister might not be here, which is his mother, might not be here, but he got a family that love him and gonna be there for him the way that she would have been there for mine. I'm gonna make sure, in spite of whatever we go through as a family. Now we have to realize that the younger generation, it could be my nephews, it could be my children. They have their own way of doing things and they don't like you to tell them nothing. So the best thing, if you want to get along with them, you got to go along to get along. Even when you try to chastise them, can y'all get the likes up? It's 11 people in here and seven likes. Even though you try to chastise them and tell them certain things, if you want to get along with them, you just got to go along to get along. You can say what you want to say in a nice, respectful way. And if they don't like it, it is what it is. You can still speak your mind, but just let them have their space. Well, you know what? But it shouldn't stop you. Oh, yeah. So if y'all would like to order a shirt, got to be more careful. Y'all can order them from Red. Y'all could drop it in the comment if y'all want to order a shirt. They $25. Got to be more careful. Because guess what? All of us got to be more careful with life. How about that? I need to say that again. We all got to be more careful with life and the way you live your life. So just that word itself, those words, got to be more careful, speak volume. How about that? I should have been more careful, but I wasn't. Got to be more careful, but I am now. If I knew then what I know now, I would have been more careful. See what I'm saying? Got to be more careful. So y'all, the second line was real, like really nice. Nothing happened, even though we were standing up. And where we were standing at, I kind of try to get out the way. But why when people, I parked my car in a handicap spot, right? Which somebody was in the handicap. And I asked them to move in a nice way. I said, you taking up the handicap spot. I said, can I have that? And it was like, oh, yeah, no problem or whatever. But they had another spot and they didn't mind. So he moved and I parked in a handicap spot. Now, mind you, the spot next to me, it wasn't a handicap spot. It was for the handicap. It was for me to have more space, so it wasn't a spot. So they had this guy in a beautiful lime green Corvette. He parked in that little bitty spot. He parked in the spot, and then somebody that was with him blocked him in, like a little bit, almost blocked me in, right? So I don't think they knew that the person who was in the car next to him was standing right there, right? Because they parked, hey Linda, because they parked Cynthia, Linda, Wanda, Jocelyn, and Red, Queen. We got queens in the building. So he parked so close to my car. So when he opened his door, if he would have opened his door a little bit wider, 2 more little inches, he was going to rip the paint off of my door. So my cousin popped up and went over there and said, she stood, y'all can say what y'all want. She might have jumped in up when she was with me. But I didn't want my cousin to get involved in that anyway. But anyway, she went and stood by the car and she stood in between his car. And it was 3 dudes. Clocked that T. And she was waiting to see if they was going to scratch my car. And she told him, she said, now, you walked too close to my cousin's car. And if you open that door, you was going to scratch her car like that. And the guy was like, no. And she was like, well, I'm going to stay right here until you shut your door. And she stood right there until you shut his door. So he parked his car right there. And he left. And another young lady, she blocked us out, left the children in the truck while she went wherever she went for a whole half an hour to an hour. So my question to y'all is, if y'all got nice cars, or if you just have a car, why would y'all park so close to somebody's car to the point to where you got to squeeze your ass out your car to get out? Hey, Dana. I know that's real. Hey, Nola girl. So why y'all have to park so close to people car? So a person you got to squeeze your ass out to get out your car. Why y'all be so in a rush? So y'all don't think about the person car that y'all parking next to. And some of y'all use the handicap tag to your advantage. Just because you have a handicap tag, you're not thinking about somebody that really, really need it. So you're not just thinking about somebody that really, really need it. You just thinking about the fact that you got a handicap tag and you're going to use it to your advantage. If you don't need it, save it for somebody that really need it. If you can walk, why take advantage of a handicap tag because you got it, because you're in a car and you ride around in a car with a handicap tag knowing that it's really not for you. But so if you run to the mall, since you got a handicap tag in the window, you're going to park in the handicap tag. Park in the handicap spot, knowing that you really don't need it. And it's bad enough they don't enforce that in New Orleans like they should. So I'm just asking y'all a question. Why do y'all take advantage of a situation when y'all know better? You park your auntie and walk like 6 blocks to the second line because they don't care at all. They don't. They don't. So my thing is, when the guy was parked there, so say if something would have took place, that means I was blocked in. That means I would have had to maneuver to get my car. Why people don't have consideration for other people? Why not? Why people just don't think about other people? I'm just saying. Why people just don't think about other people? I think us as human beings should take in consideration and be like, would I want somebody to do that to me? You know, why? I don't give a damn where y'all. Y'all could be at the mall, y'all could be at a restaurant and all that kind of stuff there. It don't even have to be a handicap spot. Just tell me why y'all park close on somebody's car. You know why a lot of people get scratches on their cars and all that kind of stuff? Because it's people that don't care about their own shit. So how they gonna care about somebody else's? Got to be more careful. So today the topic is, can you handle the truth? And a lot of people can't handle the truth. Not even so-called friends. Not even your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your grandma, your grandpa, your grandchildren, your cousin, your nana, and your auntie. A lot of people can't handle the truth. And it's sad. Because a lot of people, like, if you got a friend and her breast stank, you'd rather go talk about her to your other friend than to say, you, you need a gun. Oh, I ain't heard nobody feeling. So you rather her be all up in your face, or you and her in the car and you smelling her breath smell like shit or tar. You rather for her to be in the car with you. And then when you get out the car with her, you're going to go home and tell your fiance, your husband, your wife, B, let me tell you about Sue. Yeah, I had her and we was going to the mall. And her breath was whipping. Got to be more careful. Right string, wrong yo-yo. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Because it's sad. You know why it's sad, or why a lot of people don't like to tell y'all the truth? Because y'all can't handle the truth. I didn't have friends. And I didn't tell them, girl, don't wear that. That don't look cute on you. Well, I like it. I'm just saying, well, I like it. Well, just like it. If you with me and we friends and I can't tell you nothing, well, we don't need to be friends. Because birds of a feather flock together. If you with me, you know what people saying? Well, damn, Ann, no, she wrong for that. She always with that girl. So they ain't just talking about you. They're talking about me too, because I'm with you. Even though you're a grown adult and you come outside the way you want to come outside, but they making it seem like, oh, you know what, Ann wrong for that. She know that girl. Now, and I'm a pause. Because I do. I would tell my friend, because I'm not jealous of my friend, and I'm not going to let my friend go out there, my mama, my sister, my brother, my cousin. But some of y'all ain't saying nothing. Oh, Annie talk too much. She shouldn't. So I shouldn't be honest. So I should just have somebody all up in my face and they breath smell like shit and I don't say nothing. When one of my nephews came, he had been on a flight all night and came in or whatever. I said, your breath talk. He's like, oh yeah. He said, my breath talk. I said, yeah. He ain't get offended. He know he was on the flight for damn near 12 hours or whatever. And, he hadn't brushed his teeth. So he didn't get offended. Why so many people can't handle the truth? Yeah, that's why, Linda, that's why you don't have no friend, because you like me. People don't like when you they feel like you jealous. If you tell them, if I tell somebody in my family, I'd be like, well, girl, they don't look good on you. You shouldn't know that. Oh, girl, you just jealous. Huh? I'm just jealous. I'm just passing my opinion. I don't think that's for you. I would want y'all to do the same to me. Well, and and I accept that. And I'm trying to understand why, which I do understand, why so many people can't handle the truth. They are very sensitive. But if you feel like, as long as you say it, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Most things you have to say in decency and orderly. But y'all not saying nothing. Saying nothing is not good. Don't let that go over your head. Saying nothing is not good. How you gonna be with a man or a woman for decades? Oh, your mom or your daddy. And your man is sitting down and you don't say, be your breast thing. So that means y'all don't have no trust, no understand, no communication. You want your man to tell you that your breath is a little tall. And if you get upset at the end of the day, you can't take, why be so sensitive towards somebody telling you the truth? Why do people get sensitive if you tell somebody when you're going to go get your teeth fixed? You're always hee-heeing and hi and smiling and all that. When are you going to go to the dentist? Because you need to go to the dentist. People don't realize that when you open your mouth tells everything about you. Right. A lot of people like that, Cynthia. When you open your mouth and you talking in front of people, that tells everything about you. When I went to the dentist, they was like, oh, so you want me to save this one? Why are you trying to save a teeth that's rotten? No, y'all, it's y'all gonna pay for the ones and pull them all out. And I'm gonna go somewhere else and they're gonna give me the ones that I want. And eventually I'm gonna go back again. See what I'm saying? And get them the way I really want them. But I stood in my lane, in my budget. That's what I was able to afford after they did what they did for free. See what I'm saying? But I got them done. Somebody look in the mirror every day. And when you look in the mirror and you smile, you don't see nothing wrong with your smile. I'm going to ask you again. When you put that lipstick on your lip or the lip gloss, you don't see nothing wrong with your smile. Because right now you could get your teeth fixed. Everybody getting their teeth fixed. You could find somebody. You could get on a payment plan and get your teeth fixed. And if you in your 70s and you got bracelets and your 60s and all that, you got, what's the purpose of you being down there 100 years old and you got braces on your teeth? Can somebody just make me understand that part right there? Just make me understand that part right there. Because I don't understand that part right there, which I really do. But at 70 and 69 and all that with braces, god damn. They can fix your teeth without you having braces at an age like that. But of course, we got the people out here, they want what they want. Like somebody, let's say, like somebody that see me, nice car. Oh, I can't afford a car like that. Stop it. When some people say what they can't afford, you know why they say that? Because they ain't spending that type of money and they can't. You know what's bad? When people work a 9 to 5 and they got money in the bank and they can go and get anything that they want. But in their mind, they saving their money and they just don't know. They saving it for somebody else. You working and not enjoying the money that you work for, you work for somebody else that's going to enjoy your money. Oh, somebody else going to enjoy your money. Thank you. A lot of people should look in the mirror, Linda. They should. Because if they look in the mirror, they're going to see something that they should notice. If their teeth ain't done, that should make them feel some kind of way. But of course, we living in a world where people, some people just don't care. They comfortable in their own skin. A lot of people comfortable in their own skin. And that's them. But at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like you, to be honest with them. And the people who have money be the ones who be crying broke. Oh, I ain't got it like that. Oh, I wish I can afford that. Say that again. You wish you could do what? Okay. Instead of saying you wish you can afford it, just say I ain't spending my money like that. That's what get me. I see so many people with money. I know a lot of people with money. They rather ride in a regular ass car, a truck, than to buy themselves something nice. And they of age. So if you damn near 70 years old and you riding around in a regular ass car, that's because you won't ride around in a regular. And you still going to the Goodwill and you don't have to. You could be the Goodwill, but you still going to the Goodwill. So just know that your money, somebody else gonna enjoy it. Don't let that go over your head. And it might be somebody that don't even like you. Most definitely be somebody that don't know you if you ain't leaving it to somebody that you know. Oh, but somebody gonna enjoy it. Y'all know how much money they got in the States? Unclaimed money. Money that people, they pension and all kind of stuff, money that they didn't work for is for the state now. Because they ain't leave it to nobody. Some people left money to their fucking dogs. And the dog don't even know they got it. Gots to be more careful. So if you got immaterial things, or if you can afford the things that your heart desire, if you can afford what you want, you better get it. Because you ain't promised a second. I done saw so much of shit go to the Goodwill. I done saw so much of shit go to people. and you didn't struggle for this. Or you got this Louis Vuitton bag. And if I leave the there tomorrow, somebody gonna get it. I know one of my daughters, she don't even want it, but somebody gonna get it. If it's not written down, get this to my daughter here, get this to my granddaughter, get this to this one. They're gonna do what they want. Girl, I don't want that. Something that you didn't work for all your life, not me though. Something that you didn't struggle for, you didn't sacrifice for. Somebody gonna get it. Or they might even get it to one of their friends that ain't even speak to you, that don't even like you. Clock that tea. Clock that tea. So a lot of people, they can't handle the truth. And you know why they can't handle the truth? Because the truth is them. And they get mad at you if you tell them the truth. Because everybody want to believe that in their mind. Oh, I look good with this on, girl. Or this my color hair, this and that. If somebody tell me in a nice way, oh, I don't like that color on you, I'm going to go look. Maybe they're right, because I didn't like it either. But I ain't going to get in my feelings. But when somebody like me tell you something, thank y'all for the likes. When somebody like me tell you something, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not jealous of you. Unlike somebody, oh, girl, you just jealous. You just jealous. Now, why? Now, what makes you think I got to be jealous of you? Because I'm telling you, you got too much of makeup on. That makes me jealous of you. If I'm telling you, oh, you're a beautiful person, you beautiful without the makeup, that make me jealous of you. Or that make me just telling you beautiful without it. I didn't fell out with people telling them the truth. People stopped speaking to me because I told them the truth. Well, she said my breast thing. I didn't say it like that, but I said it. She said my dress was. She said I didn't say it like that. People want you to justify certain things. They want you to say, "Oh, that's not for me." Oh, bitch, I don't like it, and it don't look good on you either. Everybody don't dress the same. Everybody is not the same. We are not the same. I got a daughter, no matter what. I could sit right here and talk to my daughter and I'd be like, because I be wanting to buy, certain stuff for I got a daughter be like, I don't want that. No, girl, don't buy me that. I got a daughter that don't give a damn about materialistic shit. But I bank fat. But me as a mother, some mothers be like, well, girl, let me buy you this. Because you want to change somebody else. Or you want to go to somebody else's house and rearrange somebody else's shit. My daughter said, nope. That's where I want it to go. And I'd be like, well, why don't you just put it over there? Because I had to say, girl, and this is not your house. This is not your house. So when I go to my daughter's house, if I go there and I'm talking about, and I'd be like, oh, put that. No. So I had to, tone it down, girl. I have to remind myself, girl, this is not your house. This girl is married, this her family, and this girl, she don't want your opinion. She don't want you to tell her where to put her pictures and stuff at. So, girl, this is not your house. And we got to respect people's boundaries. And I had to learn to respect people's boundaries. But I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. But I'm going to say it in a respectable way. If you don't want to talk to me ever again in life because I told you the truth, oh, well. I'm not going to disrespect you and say nothing meaningful, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. I love you as a friend, sister, cousin, whatever, whoever you, but that don't look good on you. Oh, well. Well, once they say, oh, well, they mean get you some water and mind your business. Because people don't know if we together, and it could be 5 of us women together. Do y'all not know 1 out of 5 can make all us look bad? Don't let that go over your head. Do y'all not know it could be 1 out of 5 to make all us look bad? Say like I go somewhere. Say like all us, we have to wear something elegant, and all us have to dress up and look presentable. And say we got one of the queens come through there, and she got all her ass out. But we got the other group of women over there. It's classy, but they're watching us 5, and it's not all of us. It's just 1 out of our group that act the ass and got her ass out. That made all us look bad. Got to be more careful. So if all us in a group and we queens and we together, we ain't doing no bickering. We gonna agree to disagree, but we gonna come to a conclusion where we gonna agree. So if queens together and one can't like not really criticize the other, but be real with the other one, and she can't accept the fact that somebody's just not criticizing you, but saying, Queen, that dress too low. Can you bring it down 2 more inches? Because if you sit down, you'll be able to see all your coochie. See what I'm saying? If you got queens that's really telling you stuff like that and you can't stand criticism, you don't need to be around us. Because I want to be around somebody that's going to be honest with me, and I'm going to be honest with them, and we're going to conduct ourselves the way we should. If you're a queen, you're going to conduct yourself like a queen. You're not going to be doing stuff that's disrespectful to the whole group. You're going to carry yourself a respectable way, in decency and orderly. Everything should be in decency and orderly. You should never call yourself a queen. We a bunch of queens, and we out there bickering, fussing, arguing, cussing all loud and ignorant. No. I said a B word, but when it's time to be a lady and we out and about and we in the restaurant and stuff like that, you ain't gonna hear me say, oh, bitch, girl. No. I know how to conduct myself and present myself when it's time for me to present myself at that time. But if we somewhere and it's just like, girl, you know what I'm saying? Girl, you know what I'm saying? Because, us females, we, like use the B word among each other sometimes, that's how, we do down here. I don't know about y'all. Bitch, what? Shit like that. Don't mean no harm, but girl, bitch, we might say, bitch, guess what happened, bitch? Stuff like that. Unlike some other people be like, oh my God, she called me the B word. Oh, bitch, shut up. Bitch, she don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? They got some women, they don't like to be called the B word, when they got some of us be like, bitch, let me tell you, not really meaning no harm. You know what I'm saying? I got certain friends that I talk to like that. You know what I'm saying? But we don't mean no harm. And like when somebody said, bitch, let me tell you what happened, I don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? But I got some friends that don't cuss and some friends that don't say stuff like that. But I got some friends be like, bitch, let me tell you what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's the ones that you talk to like that. Some of them, they don't cuss and they don't use profanity and stuff like that, at least not among each other. Now, I got some friends, I remember I was going to church when I got saved. And me and probably about two church members, we was out and about. And I saw some of my street friends, right? So they was like, oh, you acting funny, huh, bitch? Like, girl, ain't nobody acting funny. They was like, bitch, guess what? And the people was looking like they was fucking surprised, like, oh my God, like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, no, bitch. And the friends didn't know that they was so-called church hoes. So you got people like that, you know what I'm saying? You got people that judge other people, right? So I got people I'll be on the phone and be like, bitch, guess what? Bitch, guess what happened? Stuff like that. They don't really mean no harm, but we got a lot of people that talk like that down. But when we go different places, we know how to conduct ourselves. Not among ourselves, like on the phone or something like that. Bitch, let me tell you what happened. If somebody says something like that, I don't get offended. You can't. Let me tell you something. We not living in a world where the world is perfect. So if you got somebody and they talking like that or whatever, stop trying to change people from being who the fuck they is. Some of y'all bitches too uptight too, want to be Miss Perfect and want to be like, oh my God, oh girl, I love you so much. I haven't seen you in a long time. What girl? Just say you ain't seen me in a long fucking time, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, girl, oh I love you so much. Bitch, we don't even talk like that. Y'all know we got them type of people. Well, where y'all at? Because I don't see nobody saying nothing. Y'all just listening to me. Ain't nobody commenting or nothing. What, y'all on a commercial break or something? Or is I'm just on here by myself? Because I don't see nobody saying nothing. Everybody just so in tune. What y'all listening to? Because ain't nobody saying nothing. Is anybody on here? Or y'all on a commercial break? Is anybody on here? Because y'all make me feel like I'm just talking to myself, and y'all not listening. What's going on? I know I'm not bored. I'm not bored because it's very interesting. Y'all on a commercial break or something? Wanda, Jocelyn, Ray, Cynthia, Linda. Where y'all at? Mm-hmm. So when y'all be on a commercial break and I be talking, y'all have to come back and catch up where I left off at. Hello. All right, Cynthia, because ain't nobody else said nothing. What, they didn't fell asleep? Oh, all right, Ray, Queen. I thought y'all had then fell asleep because this not a conversation that y'all want to go to sleep on. Because guess what? People cannot handle the truth. I don't give a fuck who it is. It could be your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. Show your sisters, your brothers, your aunties, your uncle. A lot of people can't handle the truth. When you tell people the truth, they fall out with you. Wrong or right? Anybody want a piece? This tastes so good. People most definitely can't handle the truth. And it's sad, but that's the way of the world. I want somebody to tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like when nobody lie. I really don't. And you know what I'm starting to learn, y'all? Why is it that a lot of people be want me to support them, but a lot of people don't support me? How about that? Well, when people call me and they don't show me no love and support, don't look for me to support you. The answer is no. The N-O, no. How about that? Because I be trying to be honest and be real with people and telling people the truth. And people don't like you to tell them the truth. And I know I'm not the only one. Who else on here ever told somebody the truth and they start speaking to you? Yeah, they good. They real good. Is I'm the only one that people stop speaking to that done told people the truth. So yo, telling somebody the truth, Cynthia, is being messy. I'm asking for a friend. and I'm the friend. So, Linda and Cynthia and Red, Queens. So if I tell somebody the truth, would y'all consider that being messy? If somebody asks you, if you got a brother or sister, and say you go out and your sister or brother, their spouse or their fiance is out, and you see them cheating on them, and your sister or your brother come and ask you, oh, when you saw such and such out, did you see him with somebody? Would you be honest or lie to him? Or because of commercial? So y'all think by telling somebody the truth, that's being messy? So if I see my sister or my brother fiance with somebody else, and I tell them that's being messy. But if somebody asks you and they say, just tell me the truth, and you tell them, why they get mad at you when you tell them the truth? I done saw people fall out with people because somebody told them the truth. Right. I didn't have people stop speaking to me because I told them the truth. They'll say you messing instead of saying, well, she did tell me the truth. If you told me something about myself, I'm not going to get mad. I evaluate myself. I evaluate myself before I get mad. Or you learn to be quiet. I ain't going to lie. Certain people, you know who you can tell the truth to and who you can't these days. So you're a person that I know if I tell you the truth, we're going to get into it. I ain't going to tell you shit. If I know you're going to snap back and we're going to go head up, I ain't going to tell you. And then they're going to get mad with you for not telling them. So you're damn if you do and you're damn if you don't. Right? So somebody tell you the truth. Why you get mad with somebody for telling you the truth? You do it all the time, Linda? Guess what? They stopped speaking to me. Y'all listen. I know so much of stuff. And people would love for me to tell a lie and to tell the truth. They'll say, she just being messy. Or they'll tell me, just don't say nothing. I know so much of shit. I know a lot of shit. And people be saying, just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. So I got to pretend that I don't know. And I got to go along to get along because I know the truth. And they don't want me to say nothing. Well, just don't say nothing. Because if you say something, well, tell them don't ask me. Tell them don't ask me. Because I'm not finna lie. Don't ask me if you don't want me to tell the truth. Because I know it was a lot of lying during Thanksgiving. Oh, it was a lot of lies being told on Thanksgiving. It was a lot of food in the trash can. There's a lot of people being lied to. People tell you they love you every day and they don't. But people rather for you to lie to them than tell them the truth. So every man that ever told us that, or woman, vice versa, that they love us and they not with us anymore, they loved us, but not like that. Because somebody that really, really love you, they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to lie to you. Whether the truth hurt, they're going to be honest with you. That's love. Love me enough to tell me the truth. Whether it hurt me or not, love me enough to tell me the truth. Like some men and women should say, I love you, but I am no longer in love with you. That's just being honest. But unlike some people can't handle the truth. Love is an action word for a lot of people that don't know. Anybody could say they love you. Especially when you die. Everybody love you. But when they see you on the street, they size you up and they don't even speak to you. But the minute something happens to you, then you got a million people at your funeral. Oh, she was this. Oh, I loved her so much. Oh, I loved him so much. Oh, I loved her. I'm a miss. Bitch, please. Stop. Just stop. Because y'all don't know the definition of love. Y'all just using that word loosely. Like, oh, I just love. When I tell somebody I love them, I literally love them. I got feelings for them. I really love them. And I don't want to see nothing happen to them. How could you love somebody when you ain't even concerned about their well-being? Don't let that go over y'all head. All the people y'all say y'all love, did y'all pick up the phone and say, oh, even if you don't call them, did you send them a text? They got somebody that texts me every day. She don't miss a day. She don't call me every day. She texts me every day. If it ain't talking about God, yes, I love you. And I make sure I text her right back and say, I love you. That's what they said. The truth will set you free. No, not in a lot of ways. The truth will get you beat. Because a lot of people can't handle the truth. A lot of people got set free for lying. So there's no truth to that. How about that? You ever heard people say, oh, well, I told the food stamp people the truth. And they ain't getting no food stamps. Oh, but if they lie, they're going to get some food stamps. How about that? You be honest when you fill out an application for a job. Being honest and get you that job. Some people just lie on there and say they had another job and they did this and they did that. They got the job before the person that was honest. It's like I couldn't understand how people with bad credit, they give them chance after chance after chance. Oh, they just had one repo and they went on the line and got another call and they gave them another chance. But somebody who ain't had no credit, How they gonna get some credit if nobody won't give them nothing? Or we'll take a chance with them because they had something and they didn't pay for it, but we're gonna take another chance on them. Unlike somebody who ain't never had credit. Wow, that's the way of the world. I done saw people give cards back and they go on their credit and they willing to give them another one. And some people ain't never had credit and they ain't even giving them a chance. Gots to be more careful. How about that? So it's a lot of people on Thanksgiving. Oh, this tastes so good. When a person left out the room, they was like, man, this shit's so nasty, I threw that shit in the trash. Well, love me enough to tell me the truth. I know that's real, queen. Love me enough to tell me the truth. Gots to be more careful. A lot of people don't love people like that. Because if I love you, like they tell children, mama love you, mama ain't gonna do nothing to hurt you. So love me enough to tell me the truth. Love me enough, Linda. Listen, Linda, listen, to tell me the truth. Gots to be more careful. When somebody could be honest with you and look you in your face and tell you the truth, I'm telling you the truth because I love you. That run deep. I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you not to do it because I love you and I don't want to see nothing happen to you. That's love. I'm telling people not to play with you or disrespect you because I'm letting them know I love you. Don't let that go over your head. When somebody love you, they're going to protect you. And they're going to show you and show people that they love you. They're not going to go along to get along. And I see it in everyday life. People living for their friends, living for their cousins, their brother, living for the world. Because they love us or they self. But if you my friend, love me enough to tell me, saying that ain't right what you did. That's love. When somebody come to you and try to chastise you, I try and chastise you and tell you, don't do that. That ain't right. That's showing you love. Unlike somebody saying, if I was you, I'd do this. I ain't gonna let nobody play with me. If I was you, I would have. That ain't love. If somebody seen you in that water and they know you can't swim, that ain't love. That ain't love. I say it all the time. Love is an action word. If you love me, you're gonna show me you love me. Because anybody, we done had several people to tell us they love us. If you love me and you can help me, why you ain't help me? Because you don't love me like that. See if somebody gonna love you enough to help you when you fall down. See if they gonna love you enough to sacrifice for you. And know that the man upstairs gonna supply to each and every need. I love people enough to where if I do something for them, I ain't looking for them to give it back to me. My blessing come from him up above. If I do something for somebody, I ain't looking for them to do something for me because I did something for them. But I also want you to treat me the way I treat you. That speaks volume. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people are users and they love to use people to their advantage. But you got to look at life like this. They're not using you. They're using themselves. Because you can't use nobody. And people only do what you allow them to do. Learn how to say no. They'll tell you no, quick, fast, in a hurry. You can still bless people, know who to bless. How about that? Don't bless the ones that only come around when it's convenient. There are a lot of people out there like that. Oh, hey, how you doing? You ain't hear from them in decades, in months. Oh, what you do? Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that going on. Oh, you do? You're going to still have it going on because I won't be there. How about that? They got people like that all they care about is themselves. I ain't never been selfish. I ain't going to never be selfish. But I know who to give when it's time to give and who to help when it's time to help. And I'm damn sure ain't helping nobody that ain't helping me. Oh, she got this, and I damn sure ain't helping nobody that's judging me. And they say, well, she got that. You don't know what people have. And if they do, I don't give a damn if you're a millionaire. If I feel the need that I want to buy you something, I'm going to buy it. Just because somebody got you on the outside looking in. Well, I ain't buying her nothing. She got everything. I ain't buying him nothing. He got everything. How you know? He might not have a word. It's the little things. He might have all that. She might have all that without nobody to love him or say, I love you. A lot of people can't even receive when you tell them you love them. I didn't have so many family members. They'll hang up. I say, I love you. They say, love you. They don't say love you too. Love you. You can tell when some people not used to that word being thrown at them. And when I say I love you, I'm saying it from my heart. Just telling people you love them. A lot of people don't know how to receive that. Because in their mind, they've been screwed and they don't know who to trust. So they think everybody not the same. Just because I'm not your blood relative don't mean that I don't have love for you. Your blood relative will hurt you faster than a stranger. Don't let that go over your head. The one you got the same blood with, the one some of y'all came out the same vagina, that's the one that hurt you. The ones that you don't even know that you barely talk to, that's the ones that'll come to your rescue. The hurt come from family more than it come from strangers. Family know you. Strangers don't know you. They know of you. Like when people say, oh, I know Aunt Mays. Y'all know of Aunt Mays. Y'all don't know Aunt. Because if y'all knew Aunt, y'all wouldn't be around here running y'all mouth, talking some shit and saying some shit that y'all don't know. Y'all wouldn't be going along to get along. Because I'm not the person that they portray me to be. I'm the person that God created me to be. And what about Aunt Mays? If she did it, she gonna say she did it. If she didn't, I'm gonna say she ain't do it. Ain't gonna stand on it. I don't have no reason to lie about nobody. And my life is a book, a story, but it's facts. I ain't fabricated nothing I ever told y'all. And I tell my story. I could tell a story over and over again. You know why? Because it's my story. Somebody could take my shit and run with it and duplicate, but they can't tell my story like I can tell my own story. And I guarantee you, when they tell a story, they're going to leave something out. And when everybody thinking, oh, I heard that story before. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Listen to the story again. And I promise you, you're going to miss something. You didn't miss something. I ain't know. I be saying, and people saying, oh, I ain't know. Because you ain't never listened to the message. Don't you know they got people that didn't watch my video and they still say, oh, I ain't know that. That let me know you ain't listen to the video. That's like watching a good movie and you're falling asleep on it and you need to wake up and watch it again because you missed something. I promise you, I can ask a lot of people a bunch of questions about me, and I promise you they miss something. You know who ain't missing nothing? The loyal people that listen. They don't only watch me, they listen to every word that come out my mouth. And they ain't going along to get along. But the ones who just on there, they hear me talking, but they ain't listening. And the ones who be saying, well, she said this, she said that, go back and watch her video, and you'll hear what she said. Because I ain't got to lie to nobody. I don't have no reason. I don't have no reason to fabricate and make up lies on nobody. You ever wonder why nobody ain't never came and say, well, she telling an effing lie, because they can't say that. In my life story, that's not the story I made up. That's the story they gave me. Everything that happened to me, they gave that to me because of what they did. So they can't get mad at me for telling the story on what they did to me. Don't let that go over your head. Right? Being greedy and selfish don't get nobody nowhere. But don't be a fool. You can be a fool, but don't be a damn fool. Because when you be a fool, just remember, if they need you once, they'll need you again. But don't be a damn fool. Remind them that they needed you one time, and they'll need you again. But you ain't there to be a damn fool. Right? Saying I love you don't cost a thing. So anybody could throw that out there. And a lot of people say they love you in a moment. You ever had somebody had good sex? Oh, I love you. No, you love the way you're feeling right now. You loving a feeling. What about when the feeling gone? You still love me? That run deep. Just think if they took your vagina away, or they took his penis away, would you still love me? Don't let that go over your head. Would you still love me? Because I thought somebody still loved me after they infected me. I thought they were still going to be with me after they did what they did to me. But they ain't love me like that. Because if he loved me, he would have still been with me and doing the right thing and living the right way. That's love. For y'all who out there would have said, oh, once that happened, I would have ran. Where you was going to run to? It was for better or for worse, for sickness and health. So where I'm going to run to? I feel like you did what you did to me. So now you're going to stick with me. Now you stuck with me. For y'all who say, oh, I would have ran. Well, bitch, where you going to run to? Somebody else's homes? Or who you going to run to? Because after him, I needed to run to Jesus. Because I'm trying to understand. Oh, you did this. And now you out here still playing all type of games. What I look like trying to run into another man's home after I done been, in so many words, you could say destroyed. But I'm not destroyed. What I look like trying to jump into another relationship when I'm still dealing with the past relationship. I'm not bringing that shit to another relationship. I gave my heart to people that ain't even value my heart. And now that I'm old, I wish I would have never gave it to them because they ain't deserve it. And a lot of us could say that. We love people who ain't even love themselves. Because people want to be with people for stability. A lot of people together for stability. There ain't no love. It ain't about love. It's about stability. Who making the most money? Who paying the bills? Who taking care? Okay, well, what if somebody lose their job? Is you still going to stick in there with them and help them? Because that go vice versa. Some women with men because they got a good job. Some men with women because they got a good job. Well, what if somebody in the house lose their job? That part, Linda. What if somebody lose their job? What about you being married to this woman or this man, and his penis can't get hard no more, and you a woman like to have sex? Then what? I'll wait. What about your fine ass woman with a big ass and a big titties and all that? What about if she can't have sex no more? Is you still gonna be there? Is you still gonna love her? Because I see one man on TikTok, he love his wife to death. His wife barely could talk, and he be by her side every step of the way. And he let the world see it. And he a nice looking man, but he riding away for his wife. And he let it be known. And he take care. That's sickness and health. A lot of y'all say them vows and y'all ain't even know what y'all was saying. Y'all just was riding away. Y'all think y'all got away with that. You forgot you stood up there and said, for better or for worse, for sickness and health. Y'all forgot y'all said that? Or y'all think it's a game when y'all went out there and cheated on them with somebody else? So you think that shit ain't gonna never come back? You think judgment day ain't gonna never come? Okay. Okay. Because I know a lot of things I did in my days, but it wasn't committing adultery. But I repent for my sins. But you know what it's like to repent for your sin and turn around and do it again? And again? And again? Until he let you bump your head. And then you wake up and say, you know what? I'm done. How many times someone else had to bump our head before we realize that God said, I can't help you now. I can't help you now. You know how many times I was bumping my head with this last marriage, going to jail for shit that ain't had nothing to do with me. They was judging me because he was a crackhead. When I went to jail with him, they thought I was a crackhead. And I promise you, I ain't never smoked no crack in my life. I don't even know how to smoke a cigarette. I don't smoke weed. When I was a young girl, I tried cocaine as a young girl. And I shook that shit, but I tried it, being curious. But show me your company, and I tell you who you is. But I'm with a man that's on drugs, and I'm hoping and praying and wishing that he change. I kept going to jail back to back for shit I ain't even do. They brought him to jail. I went to jail. For what? Resisting arrest. Resisting arrest. I can't even walk. But snatched me out the car, stood me up, beat me up, and brought me to jail. Then I went to jail again for some shit him and his side bitch put a charge on me. Back to back, back to back. But I'm started praying and crying at the same time. Ain't telling nobody nothing. Ain't telling the family, nobody nothing. And so I said, enough is enough. Throw everything out my house. I come home, everything just gone. Everything, cell phone, all that. Went to get my cell phone back. Dude said, you better get the F. Wanted to take my life because he got my cell phone. I said, okay, you keep it. Back to back. So when I had enough, it was enough. I ain't never saw nobody smoke crack. Never in my life. I was so dumbfounded. So I'm laying in the bed with somebody smoking crack with my back turned. And I'm thinking it's lightning outside. Literally. I said, well, damn, it's lightning outside. All the while, beaming up Scotty. It's in the back of me beaming up Scotty. Literally smoking crack in my bed. I know I was smelling something and it wasn't a good smell. I'm saying, oh, it's lightning outside. And I look around and you smoking crack. Something that I ain't never saw a day in my life. I done had people on drugs in my family, but I never saw it. Nobody use drugs. So show me your company, and I tell you, I wasn't a crackhead, but I was around a crackhead. So that means they try to consider me as a crackhead. And then word on the street, somebody tried to say I was a crackhead. I was like, the devil is a lie. And somebody who really knew me, they was like, could never be. And it was right, could never be. But again, show me your company, and I tell you, I judge you for who they is. Let's say that. Hey, Friday. Hey, Queen. So I was being judged for something that I wasn't. But y'all ain't never heard that story, huh? Since y'all be talking about y'all heard it all. It's more where that come from. Then we went to jail. Police beat him like a dog. And then when I was in Jefferson Parish jail, the young girls in there was judging me, thinking I'm a crackhead, saying all kind of stuff. The same police for Jefferson Parish that's in jail right now. At least I thought he might be out by now, because he wound up unaliving somebody else after he beat us half to death. Oh, because karma is something. It's calling me all kind of names. And I was saying, y'all could tell him to leave me alone while I was in jail. He was tormenting me. And I told him, I said, I'm somebody's mom. And I don't care, and this and that. And they was in there just judging me. I wonder what they're saying now when they found out that I wasn't a crackhead. And the same police, I kept telling them to tell him leave me alone. While I was in jail, while he taunting me, his ass went to jail. So he knew what it's like. He know what it's like to be in jail. And I told him that. I said, you're going to get it back. Now his ass went to jail for unaliving somebody in the same neighborhood in my railroad, but he beat me and my ex. Because he, the ex now. So y'all can sit on platforms, on social media and all that, and not listen to Ann and don't believe that karma is real. It's real. For every blow that he gave me and every blow that he gave my husband at the time, because my husband had blood coming down his eyes. He beat him till his eyes closed with blood coming down. They beat him so bad. I know we had millions of dollar lawsuit, but they railroad us. But it's all good because God don't sleep. Because he went to jail. He might still even be in jail. How about that? Oh, he got it back. We might ain't get no money because we was entitled. Because I called Internal Affairs and let them know exactly what they did. But the lawyer we had, he played that role like he was going to take our case. And guess what? And when the year came, he backed out. So we didn't get a chance to get our money because we had a show enough lawsuit. But it's okay because that man upstairs don't sleep because he went to jail for unaliving somebody else. No, they don't marry for love. So I said that to say to somebody that need to hear this, show me your company and I'll judge you for who they is. You ain't even got to be doing nothing they do. Because all of us got one or two or somebody in our family that did drugs or doing drugs. And that don't mean we do drugs. But they got people out there that will give you a charge and call you out your name because of your company. And they don't even know. Got to be more careful. So if I got a sister, a brother, a cousin, or somebody that's on drugs, I'm not supposed to ride with them. No, I'm supposed to be careful riding with them because you know what go along with them doing drugs. But you're not supposed to judge them because they got a weakness, because they still somebody. And there's one or two in every family or more. Or you better because you don't do drugs. Yeah, you might be better. But just remember, everybody was an XX something. You might not be a crackhead or a drug addict or an alcoholic, but don't act like you fucking perfect. Don't act like you Miss Perfect or Mr. Perfect, like you ain't never did nothing in your life. Oh, I got a PhD. I graduated from college and I did. Oh, so you ain't never did nothing in your life? You ain't never fuck with nobody's husband. You ain't never fuck with nobody's wife. You ain't never stole nothing. You ain't never lied. You ain't never cheat. You ain't never did nothing. Yeah, right. You one of the ones that can't handle the truth. How about that? Got to be more careful. Lying. Just lies. So whatever you do to somebody, from me to you, you're going to get that back. Some people get double. And to y'all, a lot of y'all who don't believe that your sins fall on your children, they do. That's why some of y'all, oh, I wonder why she's so bad. I wonder why he like this. I wonder why she like that. But you ain't going to tell nobody why your daughter like she is. You ain't going to tell nobody why your son like he is. Because you're going to go to your grave with your secrets that you have. Oh, they was just born like, so you don't think nobody in the family was like that? Nobody wasn't like that? On the daddy side or the mama side? Come on now. So you know the whole daddy side? You know the whole mama side? So you know all about the ancestors and all that? No, the fuck you don't. Oh, wow. His grace and his mercy, huh, Friday? Huh, Queen? His grace and his mercy. I didn't saw people that was on drugs. And now they all uppity. And I didn't want to talk about the people that's on drugs. Well, bitch, you forgot you was sucking and fucking and stealing people clothes and jacking. You was doing all kind of shit. You forgot you and ran out on people. You done stole from your family. Oh, no. It's their turn. So now you looking down on them. Since you're a recovery addict. Now you pointing the finger at some fucking body else. Now you better. Wow. That's big. Got to be more careful. You know how many people that get good jobs that then turned their life around? That work in hospitals, nursing homes. You know how many people go and say my mercy and my grace are sufficient enough for you? You know how many people in their mind, they should have never had this job because they wasn't qualified? And God gave them favor. You know how many people say, oh, you ain't going to be nothing. You ain't shit. You ain't going to never be shit. And God gave you favor. You know how many older people wish they had the job that you have, but you qualified. And you ain't even got a PhD. Some people qualified and some people overqualified. Overqualified. Wow. There is a such thing where you too qualified. We don't even want you. Wow. Now that's big, but it's real. Don't let that go over your head. How about that? So since you think you Miss Perfect, Miss Thing, and you better than somebody, there's somebody that's less fortunate than you, that's better than you. Miss PhD, Miss Doctorate. They got somebody ain't got a doctorate and ain't got a PhD, got a beautiful home, beautiful car, ain't got money in the fucking bank. They got somebody ain't graduated from high school and making 6 figures. Miss Perfect, Mr. Perfect. Since y'all around here judging and pointing fingers and talking about, oh, I won't be with that one. I won't be. Oh, you better? That's why the fuck you gonna wind up by yourself. Because you better and you judging. And you talking about somebody with HIV and all that kind of shit there. And at the end of the day, you around here and you didn't fuck till you can't fuck no more. Oh, you better. But you got a sickness. It ain't HIV, but you got a sickness. And you don't even know if you're going to live or die. And you trying to talk about somebody with HIV? Oh, wow. You somebody that got cancer. And you around here talking about somebody with HIV? What cancer do to some people? I'm asking for a friend. Since you around here putting your mouth on other fucking people and other people's family, what the fuck cancer do to people? Because last I found out, when you have chemo, it takes all your fucking hair out your head and it eats your blood cells and all that. It do all kind of shit. And you around here talking about somebody with fucking HIV? Cancer is a deadly disease too, right? Even though it ain't a sex transmitted disease, it's still a fucking disease. So keep your motto for people that have diseases. Because they all are called diseases. Mm-hmm. You better. But don't you take medicine? Don't you take insulin? You're a diabetic. But y'all around here talking about people that have HIV. Wow. They got people with lupus. They got people with all kind of sickness. And y'all making HIV a topic. You know why it's a topic? Because it's a sex transmitted disease. But what about all the other ones? You ain't got to fuck to get them. You ain't got to suck to get them. But they still deadly. Don't let that go over your head. Because I know I had a lot of family members that died. They say of cancer. That don't smoke, don't do none of that. But you know what I believe? If you don't take care of yourself and you stressed about shit that's out of your control, when it's your time to go, you're going. I wouldn't give a fuck what disease you got. When it's your time, when it's time for him to call you home, you going. Since y'all so caught up into worrying about people with HIV, they got people that died from asthma attack. So don't toot your fucking horn because you don't know when you're going. You don't know when you're going to take your last breath. Miss Thing. How many times you didn't caught your husband cheating or your wife cheating? How many disease he done brought you home? He just ain't bringing HIV yet. Since y'all around here running all by the fucking mouth. Talking about somebody else. Talking about Ann Mays. Ann Mays living her life. Ann Mays give 2 fucks about how y'all feel about it. Because when it's time for Ann Mays to leave, it won't be HIV. Don't let that go over your head. Because Ann Mays take care of herself. Do I look like a bitch that's bothered about bitches out there in the street? Bitch, I'm unbothered. I don't give a fuck about what y'all say and how y'all feel about me. I take care of me. You know why? Because I love me. You know why? Because he loved me first. Me not loving myself is a slap in his face. Because he created me. He allowed me to be here 30 years later after a bullet in my chest. So why would I be just like, I want to lose? Never that. Long as he want me to live, I'm going to live. And I'm going to outlive some of you bitches that's around here running your fucking mouth. And some of you Negroes that's out there, be around here talking about y'all wouldn't fuck with somebody with HIV and all that kind of stuff there. Worry about the bitch you would fuck. Don't worry about the bitches that's out here, out in the open, letting you know straight off the top what she working with or what's going on in her life. That ain't the bitch you gotta worry about. It's the bitch that you running behind that you think is all about her. And you think it's all about her. That's the bitch you gotta worry about. Not Aunt Maze. Because when you meet Aunt Maze, you know what she coming with. She gonna be real with you. She gonna be honest with you. And she gonna protect you. Unlike some bitches out there. But Aunt Maze ain't trying to be with nobody. Aunt Maze working on her. Getting her life right with Jehovah. And if it's time for me to be with somebody again, oh well. If not, I'm still good. It's a beautiful thing when you're comfortable in your own skin. When you know who you are and whose you are. It's a beautiful thing. When you don't need a motherfucker to ride the wave. And you ain't got to go along to get along with nobody. Don't let that go over your head. Because none of you bitches out there validate who the fuck I am. How about that? No disrespect. That's to the bitches out there that be hating. That got so much to say. You bitches don't validate who I am. And you think I'm going to miss some sleep by being bothered by some bitches that I have no control over? Girl, please. Really? I be seeing some of you bitches be sending shots. Saying little stuff. Bitch, I'm unbothered. Somebody just sent me something about something this thing. They had posted a video or whatever. And they said, is that old? And I said, yeah, I didn't give a fuck if it was new. I don't give a fuck about what she said or he said about me. Because I'm comfortable in my own light skin. For the bitches who don't like red light skin, I'm comfortable in my own light skin. Hey, my baby. Meanwhile, my rebel in the building. How about that? How about that? At one time, I didn't know who I was. But now, I'm a bad bitch on wheels. Don't let that go over your head. I be outside. And if you don't catch me with my brothers, or my sisters, or my cousin, or a real friend, I'm by myself. I don't need no entourage. Because I'm covered by the blood, and I don't fear no man. Don't let that go over your head. I can ride alone if it's necessary. But I ain't never alone. Ain't too many bitches out there can speak their mind and say how they feel and still ride alone. I don't need no passenger. I don't even need a backseat rider. Don't need them. Don't let that go over your head. So when y'all see me and y'all don't see a passenger, I'm still not alone. That part right there. Hey, Mac. How about that? Thank you. Thank you, boss. See, when I come on a live, we be talking about some real shit. And these lives, to a lot of y'all that got young adult daughters and sons, and they come on and they say they want to watch a movie, I say, no, let's watch Miss Anne. And out of all the lives I done made, out of all the topics, you could pick one out for them and say, let's watch this. Because you know why? This some real life shit. Because a lot of people Can't handle the truth. Some people tell her, oh, she's so messy. She ain't messy. She just telling the truth, and bitches don't like it. People don't like when you be honest, when you be real. That's who get the most hate. Real, recognize real. Thank you. Real, can recognize real. So if you got somebody that you love and you told them the truth and they start fucking with you, it's their loss. Got to be more careful. It's their loss. Because I had a lot of people that start fucking with me because I told them the truth. Bitch, you don't need all that makeup on. Bitch, the wig don't look right on your head. Bitch, put the part to the side. The wig with the part is way over there. No, bitch, it don't go over there. Bitch, get your teeth done. Bitch, your breath stink. Bitch, put some deodorant on. Bitch, the outfit is ugly. It's not for you. So, bitch, if you get mad, and I be honest, you're not my friend, cousin, sister, brother. If I can't be honest with you and be real with you, we're not even fucking related. I'm not criticizing you. I'm just telling you because I love you. Oh, you're just fucking jealous. Bitch, jealous of a bitch with a bunch of makeup looking like she in a fucking coffin? Looking like you're dead, you done died and came back alive and died again and came back alive again? So you mean to tell me I can't tell you that you got too much of fucking makeup on? You look worse than a clown. So if you got somebody like that you can't be honest with, leave them the fuck alone. Because they're a problem. Even if you got somebody and you tell them, your fucking children don't listen and they too bad. Oh, don't, my turn ain't, bitch, your children bad. Your children come by other people's house and don't know how to conduct themselves. You know why? Because the same shit they doing at my house, they out of control at your house. Children do what they do at some children. I'm not going to say all children. Because some parents, all they got to do is get their children in the fucking eye and they're going to go sit in the fucking corner. Now, some parents will be around and they just let their children just do whatever the fuck they want. And you give them that look like, bitch, you're not going to tell your son or your daughter nothing. So you just going to just let them just slam doors, run up and down steps and just do what the fuck they want and you ain't going to say nothing. And then you got somebody next to you saying, girl, mind your business. Don't tell nobody children nothing. Oh, wow. Because if you say something, they're going to get mad. Oh, so you just going to let them just tell your shit up and don't say nothing? Well, don't bring them to my fucking house because I'm saying something. And when you get in my car, can you put your seatbelt on? Because I got a car that's going to make a lot of noise. Ding, 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 ding. And my car, they made so much of noise to where, ding, 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 ding. Bitch, put your seatbelt on. Because what people don't know is, if you get in somebody's car and the little noise that you hear, if you don't put a seatbelt on, it's going to throw your car off the system. So if you get in somebody's car, whether you're in the front or the back, put your fucking seatbelt on. Well, they ain't got to ask you. You know the rules. You know what the law is. The law states that everybody should have a fucking seatbelt on. Whether you're a child, mice, dog, cat, put your fucking seatbelt on. I shouldn't have to say, oh, put your seatbelt on, because you hear the ding, 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 ding. You hear that. And y'all who got pets, why y'all feel the need? Y'all need to drive with y'all fucking dog or y'all cat in y'all fucking hand. That should be against the law. I'm sorry. It's a distraction. Fucking dog, you driving and the dog just, and licking you all in your face and all that kind of shit. Put that little motherfucker, better yet, put him in the trunk. You just want to show your little dog off. You want to show your little poodle off, your little Yorkie off, your little pit bull. You just want to show your fucking dog off. Put your dog in the back. It's a distraction. It's bad enough you bitches down here is texting and driving. I know y'all want to ride with the cute little dog hanging out the window with it. Can he sit the fuck down? Guys, to be more careful. I know y'all love y'all the dogs. Y'all treat y'all the dogs like they fucking humans, but they're not. There are dogs. You know what a dog do? Fuck anything. Am I lying? A dog will hump on any fucking thing it can. A dog will hump the sofa, the stuffed animal. When they're in heat, it's called dog. Unlike some men. I'm sorry, but it needs to be a law. Y'all need to put your fucking dog in the seatbelt too. No dog don't need to be running all over the motherfucking car while you driving. Because if you hit the brakes too hard or somebody running the back of you, the bitch gonna go clean out the front window or the side window. He going somewhere. And then you're gonna get charged with cruelty to animals. Oh, I ain't know. Bitch, how you ain't know? If you love your dog, you gonna protect your dog. Put your dog somewhere because it's an accident waiting to happen. That part. It's an accident that's waiting to fucking happen. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. I know y'all love y'all dogs and y'all fucking cats are all on the table, all on the stove, all on the top. I don't want to eat from nobody that got a fucking dog is out of control, a cat that's out of control. Because the cat be all on top of the cabinets, all on. I be fuck. I don't want to eat from nobody got a cat and a dog all over. Just let them doing whatever the fuck they want to do. I mean, I don't know if they think that's cute. They showing shit with roaches running all over. He got a turkey, he cleaning the turkey, and a dog licking the plate and all that. I think people just doing shit for content, just to be doing it. Fucking black cat up there with a big old fucking turkey. What he about to put the cat in the turkey and stuff the fucking turkey with the cat? Just nasty. Got to be more careful. But of course, nobody wants you to tell them nothing about their fucking dog. Oh, that's my baby. The dog licking them all in their face. The fuck? Dogs lick their own self, their own coochie, their own ass, their own balls. Don't let that run over your head. And they sniff their own shit. And y'all, not my dog. Oh, wow. So your dog don't lick his own balls and lick his own self and lick his own coochie and all that. So your dog is not a dog then. What you got? A cat dog? Because cat licks everywhere. They clean themselves. Well, not my cat. I clean my cat. I clean my dog. So you got a fucking cat that just sit in one spot and don't jump all over the fucking house like a motherfucking jump rope. Your cat just don't do nothing. All your cat just be doing meow. So your cat just don't jump on the fucking countertop and all on the cabinets and all. So you just got a good cat that don't do nothing, that just lay there and just look at every motherfucking thing. Yeah, right. Got to be more careful. Y'all got to stop. I know y'all can't handle the truth, huh? But it's the truth. It's the truth. And I know bitches gonna get mad, but it's called life. Motherfuckers ain't even clean and want a dog. Bitch, you ain't even clean. Now you didn't add to the nastiness. You nasty. Now you got a fucking dog that make it even nastier. And it's sad some of y'all let y'all dogs out the fucking house and you let your dog just go shit on the neighbor's fucking lawn and don't go out there and pick it the fuck up. It's not right. You got a fucking dog, take care like it's a fucking human. If you say you got a dog, take care like if you gonna clean up and change diapers, your baby diapers and all that. When your dog go outside, don't let him run outside and you leave the door crack and then run back inside and then when shit on the neighbor's lawn and when the neighbor come knock on your door, you get a fucking attitude. But the minute somebody else dog come shit in front of your car or on your lawn, then you got a problem. But you just let your dog, or just let him run outside. He gonna run outside and go shit and come back. So you just don't know where he went shit at. And you just don't fucking care. And it's just trifling and fucking nasty. If you have a dog, take in consideration that when your dog go outside, why your dog got to go make him a spot? Because wherever they let it at, that's where they let their motherfucking shit. If they go over there and they mark their spot, so if they didn't went to the neighbor and then shit it over there in the neighbor, whenever you let them out, that's where the fuck they going. Put your dog on a fucking leash and take him for a walk and let him shit and pick it up. That tells what type of person you is. Yeah, and your fucking dog run all around the house and your dog, all outside, just run to the neighbor house and just shit in front of somebody fucking door and you just go inside and shut the door like your dog just didn't shit on the neighbor's lawn. Oh, that wasn't my dog. Yeah, bitch, that was your dog. Shit ain't right. Don't do unto people what you don't want nobody to do to you. Y'all been getting away with a lot of shit for years. And when shit start happening, happening in your fucking family, you gonna feel some kind of way. Well, bitch, you did it. You did it to somebody else. Remember when you was living over there uptown and you let your dog shit on somebody's lawn and all that and you ain't never went got it up? Now, bitch, you done bought you a house and you live in a subdivision. Not somebody letting their dog shit on your lawn. Now you fucking mad. You ever heard of the saying, what goes around comes around? Take your lick, bitch. Do unto others as you want somebody to do unto you. Treat people the way you want somebody to treat you and your fucking children. That's why where I live, they got children next door. And I don't be mean to them, but I be telling them wrong from right. Because I had children. And children gonna be children. But just respect where I live. A little girl almost ran into my car today on a bike, and the little girl looked at me. You training the little girl how to ride a bike with no training wheels, and she damn near ran into my car. And you know what it is? Say, well, she hit. No. I was avoiding her, and she still was about to run into my car, and the other little girl rolled her eyes. Like, well, damn. But I would have been the bad guy if she would have ran into my car. And I would have been wrong if I'd have been like, well, somebody need to pay for my car. If she don't know how to ride a bike and they don't have no training wheels, take her over there to the park and show her how to ride a bike, unlike in the street where cars go. A lot of y'all leave y'all little 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old outside playing by their fucking self. Where they do that at? I wouldn't give a fuck if I was in a gated neighborhood. My child, a grandchild, would not be outside by themselves. You got the 5-year-old and the 6-year-old walking the 2-year-old and the 3-year-old around the building. Where the fuck they do that at? I'd be too scared that a car gonna hit them or somebody gonna take them or something like that. So y'all just trust just anybody, everybody. Children still toddlers when they 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. They still toddlers. They still young, immature children. And you want your 8-year-old to watch your 5-year-old, your 3-year-old, your 2-year-old. Wow, just taking all their childhood away from them. She 8 and she changing the fucking baby. Change your own fucking baby. That's your baby. That ain't her baby. That ain't his baby. Go change your sister. Well, I ain't got nobody else to help. Nah, that's your fucking baby. Well, I can't do this and I can't. Well, I raised 4 motherfucking children from the wheelchair. What you say about that? And they was babies. Do the math. In January, it'll be 31 years. I got a 31-year-old, 32-year-old, and a 33-year-old, and a 42-year-old. And y'all around here complain because you got, oh, well, my mama raising my children. Oh, my, and y'all make excuses for y'all fucking children. God gave me 4 children. When I had one, I didn't have another one till 11 years later. And when I decided to have another one, another one, I was willing to do whatever it takes to sacrifice and take care. Oh, well, I raised my grandchildren, or I'm raising my grandchildren because my daughter can't. Your daughter can't do what? So you just gonna take all your fucking grandchildren and raise them. So when you croak the day of tomorrow, who the fuck you think gonna raise them then? So y'all crippling, y'all paralyzing y'all sons and daughters from being young fucking adults. Because you taking on a responsibility. Oh, well, she need help or he need help. So I'm gonna just take the children. You can help them with the children, but take the children. Got to be more careful. Well, I'm gonna just take her and I'm gonna take care of them. Oh, what is money involved? But God gave her those children, and God gave him those children. So you're gonna take on their responsibility. Well, who took on your responsibility? I'm gonna wait. Who made you a woman? Who made you a young man? I'm gonna wait. So all the grandparents and all the mothers and all that want to feel the need. Well, I'm gonna just take on. I'm gonna just raise my grandchildren. Because my daughter going through something and my son, we all going through something. And then I've been through something. I was mentally fucked up, and I raised 4 children, mentally fucked up, and I did a damn good job. Don't let that go over your head. So what they said, a woman can't raise a what? A woman can't raise a man? That's what y'all say? Because I got 2 young men. And one of them, he's not perfect. He's still growing and learning. But it could be worse. The enemy can't get to me. He got to get to somebody. At least try it. But knock on wood, it could be way worse. One day at a time. Oh, but I raised 2 boys and 2 girls. And some other people's children too. And it was boys and girls. So that theory that y'all come up with, that a woman can't raise a man, I be fucked. Let's go to that bathroom. You stand over that toilet. You put your little wee-wee in there. You shake it. And when you finish, you flush that toilet. You get some paper towel. You wipe around the top of that toilet seat and the bottom of that toilet seat. And you wash your fucking hand. Got to be more careful. I say it again. A woman can't do what? A woman can't do what? She can't raise a what? I be fucked. Because a lot of single mothers raise sons to be great men. Because my son got 2 children. And he's a great father to his children. And that speaks volume. And his daddy was gone for 12 years of his life. So when he became a young man, his daddy wasn't there. I raised my boys. So that theory, again, y'all could throw that out the fucking window about a woman can't raise a man. Lies. A lot of us single mothers raise good sons. Great sons. They so great till they forgot who raised them. A single great mother. Don't let that go over your fucking head. They so great so they forgot who raised them. A great mother. That's for the young man that's out there that's raising their children. But don't forget, that single great mother is the cause of you being that great man that you are with your children. So that's not true. Because a lot of us single mothers got some damn good sons. It don't be our sons when they be in a relationship. It be their spouse. Don't let that go over your head. And it be torn in between. Some boys get in relationship and they want to give their children a father figure because their daddy wasn't there. And they make promises and vows to be there for their children. And they going to do all means necessary, whatever it is to do to be there for their children. And they vow to not let nobody come between the relationship between them and their children. Don't let that go over your head. And some children, even though it affects their mother, their great mother that made them, created them to be the person, the young man that they are, because we couldn't do nothing without Jehovah. They still don't understand that part there. But if you're a mother with wisdom and understanding, you'll see it for what it is. I don't doubt that my children don't love me. I know my children love me, but they ain't fully developed yet to recognize and see it for what it is. Because I did my part. But now they got children. And us as parents that did our part, all we got to do is sit back. And everything they dished out to us, they got to get that back. As a parent, and sure as I'm sitting here telling y'all this right now, each and every one of us, that our kids not intentionally misuse us because they didn't want to pick a side, because they would say, I ain't let nobody come between me and what I got going on with me and my family, me and my children. But if it wasn't for us as mothers, single mothers, great mothers, they wouldn't be the way that they are. And they don't see it like that. So all we got to do is sit back, keep praying, keep asking God to cover them and see the manifestation. Because whatever they did to us or doing to us, now they have children. And they got to get that back. So God see fit that we still be here. They're going to make a phone call to us. Mama, I ain't know she was going to be like that. Mama, I ain't know he was going to, all I did for them. And yeah. It come back full force. It wouldn't be life if they don't get it back. So all we got to do is keep praying for them. It's bad enough there in the world where they got other people that's praying on their downfall. We don't need to be against them too. So all we got to do is keep on praying, decreeing and declaring that they be all right. Because they're going to be all right. But they got to reap what they sow, just like we did. Y'all don't know how it make me feel that I always wanted a granddaughter, and she looked just like me. And she 2 years old. She look at me. She trying to figure me out, but she don't know me. But one day she will. And when that day come, it's gonna be in God's time, not my time. But I ain't gonna give up on them. Because at the end of the day, that's still my children and my grandchildren. But when we say we give stuff to God, we just gotta move out the way and let him do what he do. And some things is out of our control. How you gonna say you love me and you trust me and you still keep on dipping and dabbing in something that I told you I'm gonna fix? When you know who you are and whose you are, gotta get out the way. And I'm out the way. So when I saw my grandbaby and she didn't want to come, all I did is, Mama, I love you. And that's all I could say. But it still was a blessing to see my grandchildren, all of them, one day at a time. So, Queen, don't give up on your daughter. Don't give up on your son. That's what the enemy wants you to do. Just hold on to God unchanging hand. And one day, you're going to see God working on it now for each and every one of us. They hurt us so bad. The knife that they put in our back. You feel like, a lot of mothers feel like I did everything I could do. I went all out my way. Every time they needed me, I was there. And a lot of us felt alone. We felt like we was alone. But God said, I never leave you or forsake you. He ain't never left us. So just hold on. Not in our time, but it's time. And we all gonna smile together and be like, you know what? See, I told you. Ain't got no other choice. You just gotta keep on living and don't stress about it. Because if we stress about it, that means we don't trust Jehovah. But if you keep on living your life, enjoying your life, one day we're gonna get the phone call and be like, you think you could watch? You think you could watch? I don't have nobody to watch. See what I'm saying? God have a way of doing things. But just hold on and don't sweat the small stuff. Because that's small to a giant. The stuff we be worrying about, that's small. God don't want us to stress and worry about stuff that he got all the power. But he want us to see him for who they is. And once we see, like we went through, they got to go through. They got to go through for when we not here. We looking at it from the wrong angle. He preparing them for the day when we not here. Because they got a man up. She got a woman up. We're not going to be here forever. Whether y'all want to talk about it or not. We not going to be here forever. They got a man up. She got a woman up. They're going to come around sooner or later. Either while we here, or God forbid, we not here. But they still got to come around. And if they don't get their shit together while we here, it's going to be a cold day in hell. And they're going to cry many days and many nights. But I trust and believe, we decree and declare that they're going to get their shit together before we leave this earth. And that's on Mary, the little lamb, and the little lamb that ain't even here yet. How about that? How about that? Think about that. So whenever I come on this live and we talk about some real shit, and then, like earlier today, I was talking to K Chill, I talked to K Chill, that's like they call me they teed and stuff like that, God send you love from miles and miles away, and I was saying how, we be wanting stuff to happen overnight, right? So I only been having my YouTube channel, I guess 2 months now, something like that. And I'll be like, well, why a lot of people from, Instagram, from Facebook, from, why they not coming over here or whatever? And God say, well, girl, not in your time. In my time, they coming. He was testing me to see if I'm gonna give up. Cause I get discouraged when I be like, well, damn, what? Ain't no why. Just keep on doing. And let me tell y'all this, and then I'm gonna get over here and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me tell y'all that I never dedicated myself to nothing like I dedicate myself to my YouTube channel. I always was a procrastinator. I always thought stuff and didn't finish. I always wanted to finish. But when I get discouraged, I'll be like, you know what? I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? And now that I'm more persistent and I notice people work on their time, not your time. And if you want something out of life, you got to go after it. Because ain't nobody going to work like you going to work if you want it. So even if I have the people that I have on my YouTube, God be testing us to see, well, I'm going to give you 1 people, I'm going to give you 2 people, I'm going to give you 3 people, whatever, to see if you really want what you want. And I really believe in my heart that I passed the test because I heard the verse say, you better not give up. Keep going. So I thank God that it's like a job to me, a job that I never had. Like literally, I never had to punch in a clock. You know what I'm saying? Even when I did, I never kept a job because I always worked for my family. My grandmother always made it to where we always worked at family business, grocery stores and stuff like that. For some of y'all who know the story, but I never really had to go out there and work for, nobody and punching and all that kind of stuff. That if I went and got a job, I got it because I wanted to and that I needed. Because my family always, my grandmother always had the grocery stores and barrooms and all that kind of stuff there. And my brother had teenager clubs and stuff like that. So this is a real job to me and I'm dedicated. And what I'm doing is I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for the generation that's coming up so they can understand how life goes. And when I come on here, it's not the same thing. And I be saying, like when people be on their YouTube, they use other people content and they use other people's stuff. They clip stuff from other people, whatever popping in. I saw him talking about Charleston White was talking about New Orleans and all that. He was saying some shit about New Orleans that he don't even know what he's talking about. But being he talking about New Orleans, people is listening. He ain't even, the shit he was saying wasn't even making sense. But since he's talking about New Orleans, people listening and all that. But a lot of people don't realize that he talking, but he making money while he talking. Even though he don't know what he talking about, you know what I'm saying? He's still making money. I chose not to steal other people, content and other people, clipping and stuff and put on my page because my page is about life, everyday life. It's about my life, your life, somebody else's life. That's why every day I have a different topic because that's everyday life. And when I come up with my topic, it don't be a topic somebody then gave me. It's a topic that it be like, go up, like, let's talk about this and let's talk about that. When I get off of this live, right now, I don't know what the topic is going to be tomorrow, but I bet you it's going to be a fire topic. And it's going to be somebody that really need to hear. Like today, the topic was, can you handle the truth? And a lot of people can't handle the truth, but some people miss the message. It's a message and a message. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they on here and they listening, but in a minute, it's going to be so many people trying to get on my platform. Like I said, we're going to need the fire truck to get to get the fire out because my TV going to be burning. That's how hot my platform going to be in a minute. So I love y'all. With that being said, to God be the glory. It's a blessing to know that we woke up to see another day. We about to come into the year 2026, and I want to see y'all there. You know what I'm saying? And I pray for y'all. Y'all pray for me. And just know that none of us ain't perfect. And know that he said, my mercy and my grace are sufficient enough for you. You know what I'm saying? If you've been doing wrong, just turn from your wicked ways and try to live right. Do your best that you can. You know what I'm saying? And just know that he said, I will supply your each and every need. Now, I ain't going to tell you it's going to happen overnight. But if you trust and believe And just trust me from saying this. If you trust and believe that who he say he is, just know that he gonna make a way. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. He been making ways for me. And at the end of the day, he ain't never lied to me. And everything I ever asked for, he gave me that and some. So just trust and believe and know that he gonna make a way for you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna tell you that bad days ain't. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He didn't say the weapon was gonna form against us. He said they're not gonna prosper. So just keep your head up, keep praying, keep trusting, keep believing. He said have faith as a mustard seed. A mustard seed is this little. So if you could take that little mustard seed and put faith into that little mustard seed, just know that you're going to overcome whatever the obstacles is. He going to make a way. Just know he going to make a way. Don't give up on yourself, because I ain't going to give up on myself. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep on praying and know that he's a healer in spite of whatever is going on, whatever is your imperfection, whatever, you know what I'm saying? He going to make a way. Trust me, he going to make a way. And you're going to see a better day. If you open your eyes today, that's another day, another blessed day. And know that when you go to sleep, just say, Lord, I thank you because I know you're going to wake me up tomorrow. Somebody else put their head down and they didn't wake up today. See what I'm saying? So why be crying and moping and worrying about stuff that's out of your control when he woke you up to see another day? Even if you're in a wheelchair, like me, he still woke me up to see another day. See what I'm saying? Even if it's some things that you can't do, he's still waking you up. In spite of whatever you might be going through, he's still waking you up. You know how many people you outlive? You know how many people you going to outlive? We don't know the time, the hour, or the day. But just know that when you lay your head down, he going to wake you up tomorrow. And when you lay your head down, say, Lord, I thank you. And stop being so selfish. Stop thinking it's all about you, because it's all about him. We around here worrying about what happened to us, and look at everything. They crucified him. They nailed him to the cross. They did all they could do to him. And he still love him and forgive him anyway. So just know who you are and whose you are. And when people don't mean you no good, he said, separate yourself and come from among them. You don't need no friends, so-called friends. You know what I'm saying? You got a friend. You got a sister here. You got sisters here. You got a daddy, a mother. He's everything to us. Everything we think we need, he got it. So when you think you don't have nobody, when y'all be saying, well, I ain't got nobody. Girl, you got me. You got the other queens and kings on here. We got each other. And we going to ride the wave. And if each and every one of us, if we all put together, if we need one another, nobody shouldn't be without. Even if it's a loaf of bread, nobody shouldn't be without. We should reach out to one another. Girl, look, I need a loaf of bread. Can you send me $10? Because that's what a loaf of bread costs. See what I'm saying? God wants us to love one another. You know how many people he fed with a loaf of bread? Got to be more careful. What you say? I'm learning to count all my blessings. Right. Right. Good night. I love y'all. And for real, whatever you're going through, get to Jehovah. Let it go. If they call y'all when I get off the live, because after we didn't listen to the word and all that kind of stuff, there's somebody calling. Let me tell you what happened. Just say, I'm gonna call you back. Get off the phone. You ain't gotta be impolite. Just say, baby, I'm gonna call you back. Say, I love you. Because that stuff that we let go into our ears, all that toxic, don't you know somebody else's stress can make you stress? Somebody call you, oh, I'm going through, I'm so tired. And now you thinking about this shit. It ain't got nothing to do with you. You got to watch the shit that we let go into our earlobes. Because they don't have nothing to do with us. We got our own stuff we be dealing with. Our bipolar self sometimes. Then to be dealing with somebody else shit. Somebody else that's a narcissist, they dealing with something. We taking on shit that don't have nothing to do with us. Just pray for them and say, babe, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. And if they're willing to listen, tell them about God. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Got to be more careful.